Greyman! 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 Holy YouTube video, Greyman!
Greymaniacs gather! Yes, it's that time again. It's time to go through one of my comic boxes and we'll hit box Q. Because unless I've forgotten the alphabet completely, P, Q, up. Yep, Q definitely comes after P. If you are lucky, you have to have a Q up before you have a P, which is really annoying. Right, Hawkman, I believe. Hawkman and Hawk and Dove. Bit of a Hawk related box, this one. Starting off with, oh, an Atom. Oh, lovely Silver Age Atom, yeah, because that and Hawkman actually teamed up in the at the end of the first run, at the end of Atom's first run. Hawkman came, so it was Atom and Hawkman for a while. Yeah, it's a lovely. Is this number 2? Yeah, number 2. Currently the oldest Atom that I own. I really, really wanted to get number 1. I was hoping to get number 1 last year, but kind of like one day it will be mine. One day it shall be mine. Right, next one I have is number 4. Apologies for the glare. I'm filming it at night time, so we get a lot of glare off of the overhead lighting. Yeah, just love these old Atoms. The art, is it Gil Kane does the art on these? I'm not too sure. I'm not good remembering artists, but I like it. I like it muchly. Yes, number 5, featuring Diamond of Deadly Dooms. He's fighting a bird, and he's only a little man. Right, number 5 that was. Don't have number 6, unfortunately. Right, then we have number, oh, I'm not sure what this number is because it's hidden, yeah, number 7. It's hidden by a price stamp. I believe this is the first team up, at least in the Silver Age, maybe ever. I'm not sure, of Hawkman and Atom. I believe it's the first time they teamed up and they're going against some aliens. Some gosh darn it aliens. Little aliens as well, because they're the same size as Atom. Introducing the superpowered team of the Atom and Hawkman in case of the cosmic camera. There you go, he's sitting on a cosmic camera there. Standing on it, rather. Right, number 8, this is a good one. I'm glad I got this one. Lock up in the lethal light bulb, featuring the amazing villain Dr. Light. From what I can ascertain, I think Dr. Light first off started by attacking the JLA. I need to get that one actually. It's another one I wouldn't mind getting. I think it's like JLA 12 or something like that. I can't remember now. It could have been 8 or 16. It's a number in the lows anyway. And hopefully I'll get it one day. But then after that first attack on the JLA, he kind of went into everybody's individual books and tried fighting them individually, see if he could kill them. Because I know he takes on Atom. I think he takes on Atom first. Then he goes and takes on Green Lantern. But don't quote me on that. I'm just kind of remembering it in somewhere in the back of my grey skull. Right, lovely. Number 10. Featuring Ride a Deadly Grenade. That is just such a good cover. It just, the angles, looking up at the grenade falling to the ground, a pin popping out of it, Atom strapped to the grenade. It's got everything. Even the logo is a bitchin' logo. I don't know why I said that for. A bitchin' logo, man. It is. It's a bitchin' logo. See, these comic books, they make me talk in language that I don't normally talk. It's a bitchin' logo. Right, number 11. Now that I've enlarged you to a normal-sized man, Atom, you've lost the advantage your small size gave you in battling crooks. Trouble at the 10-Year Club. Doesn't look like the most auspicious of villains. The most terrifying of villains. A bloke with a magnifying glass. Who seems to be able to fire beams out of his eyes. It doesn't look like the most terrible of villains. But there you go. An explosive thriller. Danger. Atom gun at work. Extra. A new time pull adventure. The Gold Hunters of 49. Featuring Edgar Allan Poe. We did the time travel show last Saturday on Cover Slingers, which I won. Yeah, I won. Yeah, it was me that won. Nobody else. Just me. Bill had something like Matilda said some crazy stuff about joint winners or something. I wasn't listening, to be honest, because I knew I'd won. So, but apparently there was some other joint winner or something. It seemed ridiculous to me. It was obviously that I won, and I mentioned the time pool of Atom as being one of the iconic time traveling devices in comic books, along with the cosmic treadmill, which I was laughed at. They laughed at my cosmic treadmill. How dare they? Right. Number 13, featuring weapon watches of the time-wise guy. And this is very much an Atom villain, Kronos, although he has been featured in other comics as well. JLA, I think, fought him. Blue Beetle fought him as well at one point. I think this is, I don't know if this is original, this is the first appearance. I'm not sure, actually. I need to look that up. When did he first appear? Could be this. Not sure, though. My uniform was battling to live a life of its own. I've got to overpower it or remain 6 inches tall the rest of my life. Revolt of the Atom's uniform. The Atom is fighting against his uniform. Yeah, that's annoying, isn't it? It's annoying when that happens, when your clothes start... I mean, I've had a wardrobe malfunction or two in my time, and they're quite embarrassing. But, actually being attacked by your wardrobe, that's just bang out of order. Like, calm down, wardrobe. Behave yourself. Trapped between the coils of an electromagnetic... I'll say that again. Trapped between... I'll say that again. I'm so excited I can't speak properly. Trapped between the coils of an electromagnet, the world's smallest superhero becomes the helpless prey of the super safecracker who defied the law. I kind of forgot this cover, to be honest. I certainly forgot how to read it. There you go. This is another hood with a gun. This one's even better. A book-length atomic-powered novel, Fate of the Flattened Out Atom. And this villain saying, by ironing out your body, Atom, I've put you in shape to make me the most powerful man in the world. He's gone full cartoon world. He's actually been ironed flat, like he's in a blinking Tom and Jerry cartoon or Bugs Bunny or something. That doesn't work. Yeah, how would that work? I don't understand. I've kind of forgotten these comic books already. I've read them all. I read them as I got them rather than wait till I got them all, because I knew, no guarantee I would get them all. But yeah, I love these atoms. These are really cool. Only a fraction of a second left to break free of the grip of this sticky tar or squash. Featuring the world's smallest superhero in Case of the Hooded Hijackers. And this is another classic Atom in trouble. Only works for Atom because of his size change. He's stuck to the wheel of things at his size are more dangerous than they would be for other people. You know what I mean? He's probably going to shrink very, very small. He shrinks very, very small most of the time to get away from things, and it works. It works for him. So why knock it if it works? Featuring the world's smallest superhero as the hole-in-the-wall lawman. So he's jumping out of this wall safe that this crook's just broken into. He's jumping out using all 180 of his pounds at that size. Ooh, I bet he's broken a few jaws in his time, putting 180 pounds of strength and pressure in a tiny little fist. Ooh, ouchie. Ouchio. Alright then, The Atom. A stupendous story of science versus sorcery. The world of the magic atom. Dragon alive, dragon fly, atom attack, make him die. Special guest star, Zatanna the magician. This might be her second appearance. Sorry, not first. I know it's not her first appearance because I got that last year. Hawkman 4. You'll see that later on in this box. But this may be her second appearance because what happened when she first appeared to Hawkman, she was trying to find her father, Satara. Yeah, and I think she went on a little tour of some of the books at the time, much like Dr. Light did, but in a villainous way. She did it in a superhero way, trying to find her father. So there you go. I love the art as well. Just the characters. This art to me is, you could take your modern comic books if they're like your Delottos and your blinking, I can't remember the names, people, Momoko and whatever, and you can just shove them. I'll take these covers any day compared to that modern dross. Right. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. When the world's smallest superhero swings into atomic-powered action to smash the challenge of the computer crooks. This is like early 60s. The computers in them days were like as big as a house, practically. Anyway, it's annoying a bit that too much glare. Too much glare! But yeah, guys in hoods. And he's just swinging off his tie. And breaking another jaw there. Alright. Something about these old books, they make me happy just flipping through them. It's like, every time I go through my Dial H for Hero books, I'm like, I look up and lovely. And I get the same frisson out of doing these ones as well. This is Extra, a new time pool story. That's normally a backup story. And this one, don't be a sap, Atom. You haven't a chance against that tiger cat. Tell me how to work your size control belt, and I'll make you big enough to fight off the cat. Flake off. If I go, my secret goes with me. Featuring the world's smallest superhero in a spy-smashing thriller, Combat Under Glass. And once again, he's being able to shrink small is kind of not a benefit for him. It's to his detriment rather than to his benefit. He's shrunk small and he's been stuck in a blinking cage of a cat. It's a house cat. I think it's basically a house cat. It's not an actual tiger cat. It's just a house cat. Here they come, exploding from the underworld domain. The Earth's tiniest and mightiest warriors to deal a death blow to the hated human race. And there was only one man on Earth small enough to stop them. Bat Knights of Darkness. There's a miniature race that live in a cave. And for some reason they got a hatred for giants, us tall people. And there was something where people were something to do with a noise, like they're making noise, making a loud noise, and somehow it was able to control them. I seem to remember something to do with a loud noise, sort of putting them under a spell and making them controllable. I can't remember now. Maybe it was something to do with the resonance of the sound that was played or something like that. But for a while they were being manipulated by some giants, humans, normal humans to us. I think those guys definitely come back at another point. Those bat riding guys. The world's smallest superhero, the Atom. When this Jack-in-the-Box flips its lid, the action goes wild. An atom-powered blast, thief with a tricky toy. I like the word. Oh, of course, because he's Atom, isn't he? He's the Atom, so that's why I keep talking about atomic. And yeah, of course, because he's the Atom. Not like an atom bomb, but as tiny as an atom. Up an atom. Who used to say that? I'm sure someone said up an atom. Wasn't there an old cartoon where he said up an atom? And he was like Atom something or other. Oh, I don't remember now. If you remember, you tell me. The world's smallest superhero, the Atom. Nothing on Earth could withstand the blazing power of the man in the iron mask. Was that in the right place, that one? Yeah, 23. For some reason I thought it was 33. Yeah, I haven't got 24, so we get to 25 now. 25, I like that. That's another awesome cover. Look at all the circles behind him. Little beams coming up. I think I can't remember if he's got a power that's supposed to be representing, or it's just like a kind of shock thing. I don't know. He must have had some kind of power of that iron mask. I think he was freezing the room or something. I can't remember now. He was doing something with that iron mask for some reason. I don't remember what it was though. But yeah. This is an interesting one. Extra, double-page pin-up of the Atom. I'm not checked to see if it's in here, actually. The bug-eyed bandit was armed with more weapons than the Atom could shake a fist at. Now that's a guy who should come back more often. The bug-eyed bandit. Should definitely be... I'm not sure if he ever came into another run, but I think the bug-eyed bandit's quite fun. He should definitely be an ongoing villain for Atom. So his ongoing villain is Kronos. Has got the worst costume in supervillaindom, but I kind of like the garishness of it. It doesn't make any sense, but it's cool. But I like this one. It's got a mechanical mosquito. Yeah. Okay. Number 27. The Panther was a cool cat out to make a killing until the Atom turned on the heat with his explosive fists. Here goes another villain that Atom should be in Atom's rogues gallery. He hasn't really got a rogues gallery. Like I say, it's Kronos, and that's about it. Oh, and unfortunately for him, his ex-wife, who became Eclipso later on down the line. And the whole of so this is the thing with comic books. If you read these Atoms as a kid, and like you loved the character, and then later give it 30 years or whatever, and suddenly they turn his wife, who he's courting. In these, he's not his wife at that time. He's courting her, and then if you told me so these are the 60s. So 20 years later, by the 80s, they were divorced. And then another 20 years after that, she was Eclipso. Not even two atoms could outthink or out... Sorry, start again. Not even two atoms could outthink... Oh, did it twice. Not even two atoms could outfight or outthink the thinker. And you got the Golden Age atom there, Al Pratt. That is right, yeah. I was trying to think, but I thought for a second I got it wrong. No, it's Al Pratt. He's the Golden Age atom being clobbered with Ray Palmer as a weapon. Poor old Ray. He's literally being used as a weapon to twat the other atom around the head with. That's a lot more villainous than you'd think, really. Using a small person as a... It's like picking up a midget and smacking someone over the head with him. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Oh, here they're back again. Days of the Bat Knights. The atom better win this fight underground, or it will erupt into a worldwide war overground. Yeah, my reading's not very good, is it? My reading's not on par, not up to scratch today. Feel free to make your disapproval known in the comments. Dear Grey, I like your videos normally, but you was not able to read properly. You really need to sort your life out, mate. Or words to that effect. Guest starring Hawkman, the Atom, good man, bad man, turnabout thief. Yeah, I think this one was a kind of like I think it was like a Native American villain possibly, and it was like handled with all the compassion and grace that you'd see in the 60s comic books. Which means none at all. Like total, I think it's like a total stereotypical, like cringeworthy kind of depiction of a Native American, I believe. But he's catapulting Atom, which is good. It's a good battle, a good fight plan. It's a good dynamic cover. Flaming arrows coming at him, and he's catapulting Atom straight into the... Right, this is another trope that happens a lot with Atom. Him becoming a giant in another world. So he'd go to a world of small people and be a giant. Quite often he'd lose his mind as well. In fact, one of the earliest readings I remember of Atom, one of the earliest purchases I got of Atom, was in JLA when they'd gone down to a subatomic world, and Atom had lost his mind and become a giant there, and they was all trying to fight Atom. That's one of the earliest JLAs I remember buying. Colossal, the tiny titan turns into the world's tallest superhero. So I don't think he's gone mad on this one, but he's the world's tallest superhero instead. But in a subatomic world. Darn that glare. Gosh darn you, glare. Me no likey. What if I put this behind, if that would do anything? I don't think it will. No, highly doubt it. What was I thinking? There's more of these than you would think. Number 33. The Atom. Amazing arsenal of the Atom assassin. And it's him again. It's the bug-eyed bandit. This time he's got a grasshopper and he's got a mosquito robot. This one's not in very good nick, but you know, you've got to, if you can get them cheap, you get them cheap. Kane and Anderson on the cover. Little man, you've had a busy day, is all it says. It looks like it's been shot in the back. That's not very sportsmanlike, is it? And is it the bug-eyed bandit again? He's been pinned to a board. He's been pinned to a board with other insects. Plight of the pin-up Atom. No, someone's collected him like a bug. Rude, that is. Just plain rude. I'm a human being, not an insect. You were thinking of Spider-Man or Ant-Man or something. I'm Atom. Right. Oh, and the other Atom comes back again. I forgot about that. No, number 36. This magazine isn't big enough for two atoms. And he's awesome, getting smacked straight through the comic cover. Love that kind of thing. I wonder if this is one of the first. This has got to be a very early depiction of like a cover interacting with the comic, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Sort of, yeah. The cover is being used as a prop or something like that. It's literally been smashed through the cover. You can see the panels behind. I don't know if they correspond to the panels inside, but that's just awesome. Duel between the dual atoms. So that's the second time they met up. This is nice and crazy. Introducing Major Minor, the flying fury who talks himself and Atom into and out of trouble. So there's a minor bird that Atom. I don't think he gets so many showings after this. I can't remember if he actually gets seen after this. I think maybe once or twice. Maybe he gets seen after this. But it's a minor bird, and him and Atom are fighting an eagle. Yeah, you weren't cut out for you guys. Especially you, Minor. You're only small compared to an eagle. Sinister stopover, Earth. He's tied. Yeah, he's tied down. And there's these frogmen coming out of the water. I say frogmen as in like scuba diving gear frogmen. Can't remember what happened here. They were definitely aliens though. They were some kind of aliens. Alright. Well, that was number 38, and then for the very next one, it's Atom and the Hawkman. They've teamed up. Let's just see what the Titan and the Fury is the blurb over the top. You can't read it because there's a sticker over it. So the Atom and the Hawkman, vengeance of the Silver Vulture, and they seem to be fighting each other with a tiger thrown in for good measure. The Silver Vulture. So Atom's throwing this Silver Vulture thing at Hawkman's face. And this tiger's attacking as well. I think Hawkman was compelled by some evil force, possibly the Silver Vulture. Remember, Hawk Girl was in there as well. I think she was about to be sacrificed. And it all ends well, though. That's the main thing. It all ends well. The heroes win, the bad guys go down. That's the important thing. Right, Joe Kubert, I believe. And is that Major Minor in that picture? It could be. Hawkman towering in the rain and the storm. Look at that. You can hear the thunder almost. You can smell the rain. That's how good that cover is. And he's standing there. He's got Atom in one hand. It could be Major Minor in the other hand. Atom and Hawkman. The Titan and the Fury. I'm guessing Atom is the Titan. The tiny Titan. And yeah, Hawkman, he definitely can be quite furious. And they wasn't always together. Sometimes they had to, they split the book into half Atom, half Hawkman. Return of the 7-year dead man. Yo-Yo hang up in the sky. So yeah, this is they had their own stories each. So they split the cover. They've each got their own story in this book. When gods make madness. The Atom and Hawkman, the Titan and the Fury. The winged fury of Hawkman. Hawkgirl should really get, equal billing with Hawkman. Or Hawkwoman. I think she's Hawkwoman now, isn't she? Was she Hawkwoman then? I'm sure she was Hawkgirl for a while. Eventually she became Hawkwoman, I think. I can't remember now. Maybe she was Hawkwoman. I forget. Right, number 43, another Kubert cover, I think. Oh, the Gentleman Ghost. He's no gentleman, but he's a cool character, though. I once thought about trying to get his first appearance, and it was quite a long while ago, actually. And wasn't really one that was achievable. I think he might have even been a Golden Age character. I can't remember now, but I remember looking into him, and he was like, "Oh, okay, maybe I won't be getting that then." Looks like they were bi-monthly, every 2 months. Is that bi-monthly? Yeah, I think so. Because this is July, and this one is September. This is my birthday book. I think this is the first one that I bought. It's my birthday book, September 1969. Ha ha ha! No use struggling, Hawkman. This tomb will be your home for the next 1,000 years. There you go. He's still battling against the Gentleman Ghost, who's no gentleman, to be honest. He's not really a gentleman. I think Gentleman Ghost is more Hawkman than anybody else is. The first time I saw him, though, I'm pretty sure he was in a Batman book. Was the first time that I saw the Gentleman Ghost. His name's St. Cranston. I can't remember now. He was a highwayman, wasn't he? The story. But it's always been confusing if he's a reincarnation of a of a dead highwayman, or if he's just someone pretending that he is. It's always been dubious. And there's the last issue, number 45. We've got something that's the last issue. Joe Kubert again. Work or die, slaves. And this was kind of interesting because Jean Loring, Atom's fiance, she gets sent to, I think this was a miniature world again. I think this is another one of those tiny little worlds that they shrunk down to, Hawkman shrunk down as well to get to. She'd been mentally controlled by whoever was the king or something, and she forgot who she was, and her brain was a bit addled. And I wonder if they're like, it finishes on this one, but like I don't know if that's ever explored down the line, but maybe that's got something to do with why she became a Calypso at some point, who knows. But it's kind of disappointing that they never had their marriage didn't last. It annoys me with superhero. I wanted to have nice, lovely, successful marriages, you know. Then if you do have a successful marriage, like Elongated Man and Sue Dibney, you get killed. Right. Do I want to show some more today, or shall I call that a day? Just looking at the next one, The Power of the Atom. That goes on for quite a bit. No, we'll call that a day because I have been going quite slowly. I'm going quite slowly, so we'll call that today. Come back next time for some more Atom comic books. I hope you've enjoyed looking at these. Feel free to give your comments down below, and thumbs up and all that goodness. And check out my Patreon. If you like my stuff or you want extra video from me every month, become a patron. Yay! Anyway, I am off. Until next time, have a great amazing day, and may all your news be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.